The Bible is the most read book in human history, revered by billions as the flawless Word of God. But tucked away in the shadows of the New Testament lies a mystery that has puzzled scholars and sparked debates for nearly 2,000 years. It's the story of a betrayal, a bag of silver, and two deaths that simply don't match. Today, we are looking at the dark end of Judas Iscariot. If you read the Gospel of Matthew and the book of Acts, you aren't just reading two perspectives. You are reading two completely different realities. How did the most famous traitor in history actually die? Let's look at the evidence. Our first stop is the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 27. Here, Judas is portrayed as a man broken by guilt. When he sees that Jesus is condemned to death, something inside him snaps. He returns to the high priests, clutching the 30 pieces of silver, the price of his soul. He cries out, "I have sinned by betraying innocent blood." But the priests are cold. They don't want the money back. In a final act of desperation, Judas flings the silver into the temple sanctuary and flees into the darkness. Matthew tells us plainly, Judas went away and hanged himself. The priests, unable to put blood money into the sacred treasury, used the coins to buy a potter's field as a burial place for foreigners. This is why, according to Matthew, the land was named the Field of Blood. It was a purchase made with the price of blood. Now, let's open the book of Acts, chapter 1. The tone here is radically different. In this version, narrated by Luke, there is no mention of Judas feeling sorry. There is no scene in the temple. Instead, we are told that Judas himself took the reward for his betrayal and used it to buy a field. But the real shocker is the description of his death. There is no rope, and there is no tree. Acts 1 verse 18 describes a horrific scene. Falling headlong, he burst open in the middle, and all his intestines spilled out. In this version, the land isn't called the Field of Blood because it was bought with blood money. It's called that because it was literally soaked in Judas's own blood after his gruesome fall. Two books, two motives, and two very different ways to die. So, how do we reconcile this? Traditionalists and apologists often try to bridge the gap. They suggest that Judas hanged himself on a tree overhanging a cliff. The rope snapped or the branch broke, and his body fell to the rocks below, causing the horrific injuries described in Acts. It's a creative solution, but many scholars aren't convinced. Critics argue that these are two different oral traditions that grew in different early Christian communities. One community focused on the remorseful suicide, Matthew, while the other focused on the divine punishment, Acts. Whether you see this as a contradiction that proves human error, or a complex puzzle where both parts are true, the story of the Field of Blood remains one of the most chilling chapters in the biblical narrative. History is rarely a straight line, and the Bible is no exception. What do you believe? Was it a snapped rope, or are these simply two different stories told by two different authors? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see more deep dives into biblical mysteries, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time.